What's up, guys? Laidback Gaming here, bringing you the Halo 4 top 10 racetracks of the summer. At number 10, we have BEEZLEBUB by Soar, Stylez. And if you do not already know, Soar, Stylez makes some of the most difficult roller coasters in Halo 4. As you can see by the overview, it's pretty incredible, just like looking at all the twists and turns inside this roller coaster. And starting off on the first turn, you already see two of the people racing fall off. I mean, it's really just a very difficult track. I wouldn't say it's his most difficult track. I do have a video that I made of what I believe is his most difficult track. So if you would like to check that out, I'll be sure to link that video in the description, as well as probably add an annotation in the video itself. You can go check that one out. It's an amazingly hard racetrack, as well as this one. I fall off right here, as you can tell. And I think I fell off again at the end. But overall, it's a fun map. It's really fun, kind of like, well, first of all, I almost fell off of here, and that would have been bad. But it's really fun just to kind of have that challenge. I love racing roller coasters and racetracks that aren't necessarily challenging, that I can just enjoy and know that I'm going to be able to finish the lap and not fall off. I enjoy that. But at the same time, I love being able to jump on a roller coaster like this and like really challenge myself, and like just the end result of finishing a lap on a map like this just makes you so happy. And then like striving to be able to finish it just in one lap without falling off is it's so satisfactory whenever you do finish the lap. But it's an extremely well-made roller coaster, and he's always just been an excellent forger when it comes to roller coasters and making them. I've actually never talked to him on Xbox Live or anything, but you know, he's done a fantastic job with all the maps that he's made, and I love racing every single one. Every single time I have a top 10, it's like Soar, Stylez is going to be in here somewhere, because he's got, you know, these crazy roller coasters. So great job to him. There you go. I fell off right there at the end, right before. And that's not a problem with the teleporter. I was just kind of going in sideways when I went in. But great map by Soar, Stylez, and I'm happy to see him back in the top 10. Now at number 9, we have Cosmos by Duquesne23, and I'm sure everybody knows Duquesne23, but basically this map here was actually a map that he had previously made. It was a Star Wars map that he had made, but he submitted it for the Community Forge race playlist that was uploaded by 343, and so in order to submit maps, you couldn't have any copyrighted material or anything like that, and so obviously Star Wars is a huge franchise, and so what he had to do is he had to go back into this map and he had to delete all the Star Wars things, and he also went back and re-edited all of the jumps, because some of the jumps didn't work as well as he would like. And right here, you'll see the two guys in front of us kind of go into this little jump at the same time. So obviously that won't happen if you go there by yourself. I've actually never had any problems with this jump right here. As long as you're not, you know, if you go through with two other people, then obviously there's definitely a chance that you're going to mess up. But if you go in by yourself, it's never been a problem for me. I've honestly never had any problems with the jumps. There's a few jumps that sometimes can kind of mess up. This one right here in particular, sometimes every once in a while it'll mess up, but really, you know, when you have a lot of jumps in your map, you can't ever make those jumps really 100%. There's always that one time where somebody will mess up or whatever it is. So it's very, very difficult to make jumps 100%. But I think this map is really fun to race. It's a lot different. It's not really a double wide through and through. It's got a little bit of a roller coaster section. It's got a lot of jumps in it, which makes it a lot of fun. There was that one section that I just went on that you could, you know, there's two different paths to go on. So we kind of mix it up a little bit, and I think it makes it a lot more fun for some people. A lot of people don't really like to race, you know, just a double wide that has no jump. So I think Duquesne did a good job mixing it up, kind of making it a little different. So it's great to see this map by him, and I hope he continues to forge more and make more tracks, because it's always great to see some tracks that he makes, and he always does a great job. Like this map was a fantastic map, and a lot of his other maps have been great maps as well. At number 8, we have POWERBOMB by GOLDLINER49er, and GOLDLINER is kind of just an all-around forger. I've seen him make roller coasters, as you can see from this overview right now. That's what this map is. I've seen him make double wide, supercross maps. I think he's made a terrain map. I mean, he's just literally just an all-around forger. He makes every single type of map, which is really awesome to see, because a lot of people, me in particular, you know, we kind of specialize in one type of map, and so for me it's like double wides. I make double wides. Other people just make roller coasters. Some people just make supercross maps, and so it's awesome to see him, because he's got such a wide variety of forging abilities, I guess you could say, where he makes roller coasters, he makes double wides, he makes supercross maps. You know, he really makes every single type of map you can think of, and it's really awesome to see. And this really isn't an extremely difficult roller coaster, but it does have a few parts here and there that, you know, can be difficult if you're not paying attention. Obviously, you know, when you're on a roller coaster and there's a lot of like tight turns where the angles of the track where there's like really high angles of the track, and if you're not going full speed, you know, you can kind of slip off. So there's always stuff like that. Luckily, I was the only one that stayed on, but I almost finished the lap. I was so close, and then right here, I kind of just like I didn't even see this turn coming, I guess, and I just completely missed it and just died, and so that was kind of unfortunate. It is kind of a short map, and I kind of like that. Well, short for at least a roller coaster, and I kind of like that because, you know, you can kind of continuously race the map over and over again instead of having to wait like 2 minutes to finish one lap. Sometimes, you know, having that really, really long roller coaster can be a little bit annoying, but I think GOLDLINER did a great job. At number 7, we have Extinction by DETAAL, and this is a double-wide map, as you can tell. There's not really many aesthetics on here, but for me, that's completely fine. I know a lot of people really enjoy having aesthetics on there and think that, you know, if your track doesn't have aesthetics on there, it's not really a good track. But overall, when it comes to racetracks, for me, I personally look straight at the track. You know, depending on how well the track is made, that tells me how good the racetrack is. Obviously, having aesthetics, this stuff is a positive and really makes your map stand out more and become, I guess, more original. But when you're talking about racetracks, for me, I just look at the track itself to see how the track was made, not necessarily how well you can make aesthetics. That's just my opinion. Obviously, if you can make aesthetics, please throw them in because it's really cool to see some of the stuff that people make. Like I said earlier, you know, Duquesne had a Star Wars themed map, and that was just amazing. But DETAAL did a great job on this map. It's really, there's not really any complaints. There's only one thing that I have to complain, I guess, one thing that he should fix or that he could, you know, critique on, I guess, a little bit. But overall, it's a fantastic map, and DETAAL's always been a great forger. You know, I found out about him. He was kind of really unknown when I first found out about him, and he's just continuously gotten better and better. And I love this rock spiral. It's just, oh my gosh, it's so smooth. And if you go back, you can watch like the wheels of my Mongoose, and like they just don't move at all, and I love that. But DETAAL's just progressively getting better and better as a forger, and it's awesome to see. But the only complaint I have is at the very end, there's kind of a quick turn, and the rocks that he has for the barriers aren't really high up enough to really notice that like it's telling you that's a wall and you're not supposed to run into that. So we all kind of ran up on that. That's really the only thing. That's a minor thing. Other than that, the map was a great map. You know, I really enjoyed it, and DETAAL's always been a great forger, like I said. At number 6, we have Expedition by L Private Partz L, and he is one of my favorite forgers in Halo 4, and personally, I think he's one of the best in Halo 4. I'd say him and Noble Forger are up there for the top 2 in Halo 4, and this map is a double-wide map, and it's such a well-made map, extremely smooth, and some of the turns in this map are just so beautiful, and really, I don't know, I've always been a huge fan of Private Partz. He's always been one of my favorite forgers. He's always kind of making different types of maps and kind of mixing up the things that he makes, and it's awesome to see the different things that he constantly makes. I love how he has this spiral that goes around this big rock here on impact, and just this map in general is just very smooth. There's absolutely no complaints I have for this map. I really don't. I think that, well, maybe you could make the small complaint that some of the rocks are in the way of the track, but you know, it's kind of supposed to be like that. I love this banked wave right here. This is probably my favorite turn from this top 10, just this banked wave, and like it's amazing, some of the stuff that he makes, and I hope he continues to forge in Halo 4. I'm not sure if he has plans to make more maps, but you know, he's always been an excellent forger, and I'm glad that he's, you know, forging maps and getting back in the top 10. I'm hoping to be more consistent on those top 10. And if you don't know, obviously this is the 6 through 10, map 6 through 10. So it's not just one video if you're not familiar with that. And here's a list of all the maps that you just saw, and you're more than welcome to go download them all. I really hope you do. I encourage you to download all these maps. The links to download these maps will be in the description, so you can go down to the description, and the links to download every single one of these will be there. And so I really encourage you to download those. Here's an annotation that will take you to the top 10, 1 through 5 video. It's not up currently. It'll be up about a couple days after this video, so you're more than welcome to just subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for that video, or you can just come back to this video and click on this annotation, or just go to my channel and find the video there. But if you're not familiar with the top 10 series, basically I split it up because if I just did one video with all 10 maps, it would just be way too long. I split up the videos to first do 6 through 10 and then a 1 through 5 video, just to kind of shorten them out so people aren't extremely bored because they're listening to a 20-minute, you know, commentary. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to like and favorite and share the video. It really would help a lot, and you know, I'm really trying to grow the racing community because it's an awesome community, and some of the maps that these forgers make is just, you know, it's incredible, some of the stuff they make. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and again, if you did, please be sure to share and like it. It would be great to have a lot of likes in this video. And if you like videos like this and you enjoy stuff like this, or you just enjoy Halo news, then please be sure to subscribe to my channel. You know, I'll be sure to keep you updated with all kinds of Halo news and racetracks and everything like that. So again, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please be sure to download all these maps and leave a comment down below letting me know what you think about all these maps that were just shown in this video, and also let me know which map in this video you thought was the best map. Thanks a lot for watching, guys.